Hi guys, and welcome back to more in Bruges on the Force 9's YouTube channel, continuing the Circle of Bruges save on FM 2015 today. We've got two league games today. We're facing Lokeren at home and we're facing Westerlo away. And well, we actually did very well off screen. We've had some very poor spells in this season, like sort of the last in between videos we didn't win a game. We were unbeaten this time. We played 4 games off screen, all in the league, and we didn't suffer defeat, which is excellent. Not often I can say that in this save. You know, we do tend to go on a bit of a bad run of games, but then we'd have a good run now and then, and we've got one today. Our last live comms, we progressed in the Belgian Cup, beating Bruges 2-1, Germansen scoring and Boyce scoring, and we beat Genk 3-1. Germansen scored again, Boyce scored again, and Amala scored off the bench. I started him in a couple of games off screen, but he didn't really impress that much. I think it might have just been like a one-off, lucky to get in that position, right place at the right time sort of thing. But I've been giving him a couple of starts and a couple of sub appearances, but he didn't really impress me as much. In the 7th round of the Belgian Cup, we've drawn Oostend. There they are. And if we progress through that game, we get either Kortrijk or Lokeren. So that's a pretty favourable ties coming up actually in that cup. We seem to have had a good run so far. And at the moment in the league, we're in 6th place, so at the moment we're in that championship group. We've won 6, we've drawn 5, and we've lost 3, which doesn't look so bad anymore. Those 3 defeats came kind of early, and now we're actually doing quite a lot. Our goal difference is in the positive as well, and we've got 23 points. We are 12 behind Anderlecht in the lead, who have only lost the 1 game so far, and they've only drawn 2. The rest of the games they've won. So they're doing very, very well at Anderlecht up there. Zolta are 7 behind them, so Anderlecht are really flying ahead now. They're 7 clear of 2nd place. But then again, the championship group, what happens is when the championship group, when it turns into just that after everyone's played everyone, the points are halved. So Anderlecht do still have that lead, but it's not as big a lead because the points are halved. So yeah, that's how that works. If we get in that this year, we'll see. I think that is definitely an aim, as we just missed out last season. So I think our aim this season is to get into that top 6 and get into that championship group. At least we don't have Europa League anymore, of course. We got knocked out in the 3rd round, but I don't think we were expected to get anywhere in that, so that doesn't matter. So let's go into the Lokeren game then. We're at home. I didn't actually go through the games on screen, did I? I better do that first. So the first game, we were away from home. We were against Liège, and this was a 2-0 win. Tanaka scored. He had a poor run of games sort of previously, and managed to get on the score sheet here. Liège went down to 10 men very early. Again, it's another team that had a red card against us. And it took a while to break through. Carlos Souza was sent off in the 8th minute for Liège, and they also had an injury in the 2nd half. Tanaka scored 4 minutes after the restart of the 2nd half, and 4 minutes later, Kenneth Houdret scored. Probably not very often I'll be able to say that, seeing as he is a defensive midfielder. But he got a goal, and we made it 2-0. Germansen suffered an early injury in the 9th minute, and we had to take him off and bring on Baselik Gergic. And I think he's still out as Germansen, yeah. It was a damaged Achilles tendon, and it was actually from the red card that happened. So I think it was like a lash out by Souza. Germansen probably won the ball off him, and Souza hacked him, sort of just hacked at him, I think. And he suffered an injury. It was an Achilles tendon, which pretty much sucks. And it's going to keep him up for another 2 to 5 weeks. So it was a fairly long-term injury, and that's a bit annoying, that was. The next game we played, we were against Lamel at home, and we won 2-1. Wilson got both goals here, and we did actually go behind after the goalless first half. Renaud Amond scored 3 minutes into the 2nd half. And Wilson added a brace, a goal in the 68th minute and a goal in the 85th minute. And what I mean about Alamala, so we started him in this game, and he didn't do very well, didn't have a lot of impact on the game. We subbed him off and we brought in Dahena, and he set up Wilson's first goal. So that was very good, I think. And yeah, we did well in this game. Sort of a few more shots than them, edged it possession-wise, so that was okay. Only game we failed to win was at home against Zolta, and this was 1-1. And again, it was a goalless first half. We do like these goalless first halves. And we scored a goal here in the 56th minute. Christoph Dahena scored it. And Zolta's equaliser came 6 minutes from time. And Glynor Piet scored. Or is that? I think that's now Plet. Glynor Plet. Yeah. Defending fairly well in this game. Nicholas Janssen, the young centre-back, kind of at blame for the goal. But he didn't do too badly otherwise. Tanaka had a pretty quiet game, so we brought him off And ball on the young Louis de Klerk, who this is kind of late on though, so didn't have a lot of impact on the game, didn't have a chance to make an impact really. The last game, we won 2-0 away against Charleroi, and we did actually get a goal in the first half here. Stipe Basilic Gergic scored it in the 12th minute before going off just before half-time with a knock. That was actually at half-time. We brought in Humam Tariq in his place, and he set up Junior Tanaka as well. 69th minute, we made it 2-0. Didn't have a lot of shots in this game. Charleroi, even though we had more possession, Charleroi had a few more chances than us, but they couldn't put it away. Hence, a lot of their players scoring 6-4s and not very good ratings. For example, Mladen Sarian got a 5.9 just because he couldn't really put the strikers through, and Kitan Bala scored a 6.4. So not very good for them. So those 4 games off screen, we didn't lose. So that's really good. So we're going to play Lokeren in the first game today. We're at home. Lokeren are in 3rd place. Let's see how we do. They're playing that. We're going to be playing this. It's been working all season, and we're going to stick with it here today. I don't think I need to change this first 11 anymore. This team is doing very well. And Bruges, as he came on after the cup, has not done anything wrong. So that's really good. Sigkley was injured. He came back, and now he's injured again with a lower back stress fracture. So between 6 weeks and 2 months for him. He was out for 4 weeks with a twisted ankle, came back, and then almost immediately got shelved again. And we mentioned Albert Munson. That's the only other injury we have. So we're going to put Biet Borden on the bench in place of Sigkley. And we're going to not have Janssens on at all. We'll have Houdra on the bench. I think we'll leave that as is. We've got a lot of players here that aren't playing. And it's kind of a problem. We do have quite a big squad now. So I think we do need to try and... Well, Viola and Kabanga need to come off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on Nando onto the bench. I'm going to bring de Klerk onto the bench. Actually, no, Verdi instead of Nando. I think that's okay. I'm happy with that. That's what we'll do. So let's submit that team and let's see if we can get a win here against Lokeren and continue our good run. I don't care about what they're missing. Here we go. Right, we're on a good run. So yeah, pick up where you left off. We've got assertive. Okay, a little bit of green in defence. That's okay. Let's see how we do here. So we kick off, and it's Vladislav Gevlik, who has very much kept Cornelis, the captain, out of the team, which is not an easy thing to do. Gavlik, as he's been starting for me, has been very, very good. He's been making lots of runs down that right flank. He's put balls into the box. He's set goals up. He's done very, very well. And, Cornelis is going to have to do something to get back into this squad. And so far, he hasn't. Dusen blocks the pass there. Tanaka wins the ball. He's got Dehaena in loads of space on the left wing, and he picks him out. I'm very burnt. Very sunburnt. I went to the Eastbourne Air Show yesterday. It's kind of close to where I live, and I kind of enjoyed it. The red arrows are pretty cool. Some of the we got a goal, by the way. I'll talk about that in a minute. Red arrows are pretty cool. There were some sort of crafts there that were they're okay, not particularly fast, but the red arrows were a hit. Typhoon Fighter. There's some cool stuff there, and I got to spend a day at the beach, so that's very good. I got a very sunburnt. No, I did not think it would be as sunny as it was. So I'm a little bit sunburnt today. Basile Gergic has a great ball through to Tanaka, who puts it away. We've got a 1-0 lead in the 28th minute. So that's a very good start. Miric with the ball now down the right for Lokeren. And Apostolos Velios, that is who it is, the former Everton player, tried to put the ball into the box there, but it was cleared away, and now we are breaking. But Tanaka loses out. He wins a throw-in in the process. But that's that highlight over. 40 minutes played now. It's still got that lead. Buric has done well to keep them out. And Basilic Gergic's doing well with a goal. Wilson hasn't done a great deal. We've been doing okay, but I think we can definitely do better. His name is Trompet. Oh, that's amazing. What a name that is. Okay, it's gone out for a throw-in. Wilson has been very quiet this game. So I might need to do something about that. We've got Verdi, who we could play, who has not really done a lot himself. Chiozza wins the ball there. Dehaena clears it up pitch, but only as far as Galicios. Gevlik to Boycer. Can he clear it? He passes back to Buric, and we start from the back. He's still going. Don't give it to them, please. Dehaena with a header. Trompet, I think it was, to Deman. Is he going to be Deman today? I don't know. Here is Trompet. Blagojevich hit the post. Here is Wilson moving down the right. Can he find a ball? He finds Gergic. And that was poor. Right, no, it's too early to take Wilson off, but I will be doing it very shortly because he has not given a lot to this game so far. Gevlik, who loses out with the ball here. Here is Trompet, who's playing his own tune in midfield. Milinkovic keeps the ball in. He tries to find a cross, but it's won by Dusen. And now Tanaka. He needs support up there. Can he hold it up? He can't. He was dispossessed. Here's Milinkovic again. He's been a bit worrying on that left flank, and he's found Blagojevic. And so anyway, it's very useful that we have those two people sitting in defensive midfield because they've done well here. And Buric did not need to go out and save that. That was going out for a goal kick. But they've got a corner here. It's come straight up to Galicios, and he's going to try and put a ball in. He finds Blagojevic. Overmere. Get it away. That's a good clearance. Good defending. Right, I am going to make a change now. We're going to bring off Wilson, who has not impressed me today. And we are going to play Simon Verdi on the right wing. I don't think we want to do anything other than that. No, we'll leave it at that. Buric has done very, very well in goal. I say the defence have not really done their job. We've been giving Lokeren a few shots. As you can see, they've had a few chances. But he's done very well to keep the ball out. But, oh, God. Okay. So the first save was good. Overmere got onto the got the ball back afterwards, and it's 1-1. And that's a bit annoying. But we've got a corner here. Can we make it 2? It's been headed out. Here is Simon Verdi. He finds Paselik Gergic. De Gea is there. Good save by the goalkeeper there, Di Gennaro. De Gea had a shot, but he couldn't get it in. 70 minutes. I'm going to make a change in defence. Because, yeah, they haven't done as well. We're going to bring on Cornelis in place of Noé Dessen. He's not really a centre-back, Cornelis. He's more of a right-back, but he's an option. He can play there. And he's very experienced. We're going to stick to control. Maybe that's the problem. We were on counter. So I'm going to try and control the game. It looks like we're going to have a draw here unless we can get a late winner. I'm going to bring off Stiper and bring on Humam Tariq. Just to see out the game and see if we can. Well, we probably won't get a late winner because there's literally like 20 seconds left. But they've got a corner here. If they score, I'll be annoyed. If they don't. Deman to Milinkovic. Don't you dare! It's a goal kick. That's going to be it. We're going to make that change. The full-time whistle is going to go here. There it is. It's 1-1 against the third place team. I thought we were okay. I think the defence let us down. Unlucky it wasn't our night. I'm going to criticise the... No, I'm going to say to... oh, God. I'm going to say to the goalkeeper, you did very, very well. I'm very happy with your performance tonight. But then the defence, I'm disappointed. Alright, that's not the end of the world. So 1-1. Lomel 1, Oostend 1 as well. So, yeah, that was okay. I'm not too fussed about that. We're unbeaten in 6 though, so that's very, very good. Very pleased with that. We've got Westerlo coming next, who are down in 11th place. And we're now a point ahead of St. Truiden, and we're now 1 behind Mechelen. So, we're looking very good. I'm very pleased with how this is going at the moment. Let's see if we can get a win against Westerlo. We're away from home. We seem to be playing a bit better away from home than we are at home. And, you know, a number of times I said that at this save, and it just doesn't sound right. We've been playing better away than we have at home. That's what I'm meaning to say. So, yeah, I'm not signing him. So I'll skip ahead now to the Westerlo game, unless there's anything big that happens off screen. I will skip straight there. Club Bruges sacked their manager. That's quite interesting. Where are they in the league? Oh, wow, they're in 12th. We're ahead of Club Bruges. I did not even notice that. What has happened to them? Wow. I'm amazed. Okay. Oh, Christ. How many consonants does this guy want? By Taiki. He's got 5 consonants in a row. Do you know, it reminds me of something really stupid. Right. I go to pub quizzes every Tuesday. Every Tuesday at a restaurant near where I live. And there was a question one time. Well, the round for the questions, right, is capital letters. So the answer begins with the letters A to F. And the question was, I think it was the only English football team whose name starts with 5 straight consonants. There's a funny story related to that, but it actually isn't that funny, so I won't tell it. But that's a little quiz question for you. Put in the comments if you know one English team that has first five letters of its name are all consonants. I think it's the English team. It might be like sort of a league team. I don't know, but yeah, one team that has 5 consonants as its first 5 letters. And next episode, if I remember, I will reveal the answer. I probably won't remember though. My memory's terrible. Cercle Bruges take on Westerlo. I'll do the press conference. Alrighty, here we go. Westerlo versus Cercle Bruges. Let's see if we can do well in this game. They're playing a straight 4-4-2. We are going to stick with this. It's working well so far, and I don't want to change anything because it's a good team we've got here. And even the bench, no, I don't think the bench needs changing at all. Although I think I will swap Viola for de Klerk. No, actually not Viola. Amala. We'll give the young guy a chance on the bench. We've got Rafa and Nando, but we're not playing them, and they're going to be unhappy about that. I want to play Nando, but I don't at the same time. Wilson had a poor game last time, so maybe I should do that. I don't know. Right, we'll submit that team. If Wilson has a poor game, then I'll drop him for the next game. But he's still doing well in the past 5 games. Gevlik has done nothing wrong, so why drop him? He hasn't done so well as the young right back. I'm guessing he's Russian with a name like Gevlik. I've never actually looked. He's Ukrainian actually. He's 22 years old. He's done very, very well. His pace has sort of slipped a bit because it was very, very good. But he's still doing very, very well. So great. Excellent. Keep it going, Vladislav Gevlik. Let's say it was Westerlo that kicked off. Here is Remiti, and the first highlight gives nothing. That's not very often you can say that, is it? Buric with a goal kick, sends it up pitch. It's headed on by their player, I think. Dusen wins the ball. Here is Basilic Gergic to Tanaka. Ndie to Dehaena. Puts Tanaka through. Tanaka scores. Oh, really? Okay. We'll have another look. Do you know, I'm never going to be a good linesman because I can never actually look ahead to see if he was offside. I will use the replay though. Dehaena. Do you know, I don't think he was. I don't think he was offside. You could see their bar was just ahead of mine. So I don't think he was offside. I think he got that wrong. Boyser with the throw in. It's cleared away as far as Lalmond. Here is Aulad to Apau. And now they're attacking here. Here we go. He's going to get a shot away, isn't he? It was blocked. Remiti to come on, get it away. Come on. It's come back out to the left. He's going to try and get a cross in. Here's a Jarovic. And it's cleared away eventually. Right. Control the game, guys. They've had shots. They've had chances. We haven't. We've had one shot all game. 25 minutes in. Olad goes for the shot. It went over. Now let's try and control this game. And we've got an injury. Great. Okay. Humam Tariq is going to play. And we're playing him as an attacking mid. Actually, no. We'll leave him as an advanced playmaker. We don't actually have a playmaker in the squad. So we'll leave him as an advanced playmaker. That's going to be a bad injury to Gergic as well. He was 33% conditioning, so he is going to miss time for that, I'm pretty sure. Here's Sliegers to Olad. It's cleared away now. Well, not really, but we have the ball. Van Acker to Ndie. Dehaena to Humam Tariq. Here is Tanaka. He needs to be in the box though, and he's still got the ball. He finds Dehaena. Humam Tariq. Ndie. Wilson. And he got a corner out of it. So that's okay. Bart Boyson will take the corner ball. It's floated in, or was it whipped in? I don't know. Humam Tariq with a save. It was with a shot rather. It was saved by, I think his name was Donnarumma, the goalkeeper. Here's Lalmond. Finds a Pau. And they're attacking again here and they've scored. It was Mohamed Oulad at the far post. And 38 minutes in, we are behind. And that's annoying. I'm going attacking. We need to start attacking because we've had one half chance and that's it. And that's not good enough. Where is your passion? Do you even want to win this match? Motivation. There we go. Hoping it won't be an aggravation today. Gevlik to Humam Tariq. And Wilson let it get away from him there. He shouldn't have done. This has been a poor game so far. But are we going to get a goal here? I can't see. There we go. Tanaka, get it in. Here's Dehana to Boycer. Tanaka. Tariq. Tanaka with the rebound. It's 1-1. There we go. We shouldn't really be behind because our first goal should have counted, I think. I think it was wrongly ruled offside. And we've got a goal here, though. So it is 1 each. It's a bit like a Mourinho post-match conference where it's like, really? We scored 2 goals. We didn't win. Now we've got an injury to Kyoza. This is annoying. We're going to bring on Borden. And we're going to... Oh, we've been forced into 2 changes here and we haven't even played an hour. So our team isn't actually playing that well. And we have 1 more change we can make, which is a bit annoying. Borden with a header. Here is Ndie to Dehana. I want him and Tariq to do something here today. He hasn't done a lot for me. And considering, you know, how much people rave on about him as an FM Wonder kid, he hasn't proved it here today. And we're now behind. Sleeger's put the ball in and no one went on to him. We're closing down more. We're now 2-1 down. If we lose this game, I'll be a bit pissed. After we're unbeaten in 6 and we're not doing very well here. Boycer has been awful. And Wilson just lost the ball here. Here's Lalmond. Here's a Jarovic. Aulad's in there. And Sleegers, where is the right back? What on earth is happening here? Like, there's the left back. Right, Boycer. Bart Boycer, come here. Right, we're going to bring Dehane. We're making our change because this is dreadful stuff. Okay, yeah. Kind of a weird change. We're going to put Dehane at left back. And we're going to move Amala up top because this is not acceptable. We've got a free kick though. It's cleared away. Gevlik will come back onto it. What is happening to our defence again is letting us down. Tariq to Ndie. And Wilson needs to get on that. He loses out. Here is Sleegers. Laumann's through. Oh, come on. What on earth is happening here? We completely collapsed. 63 minutes, we're 4-1 down. What on earth is this? We were doing so well, and then that offside though, that could have changed the game. Wilson had a shot there. Donnarumma saved it though. We have no more changes to make either. We have to stick with this. Right, we're going back to control because they're attacking on the break, aren't they? We're going for shots and they're coming back and they're winning balls and they're breaking and they're scoring. And it's not very good. We're going back to control. So Sleegers to Laumont. They're going to score again here. No, still good stop by Buric. Okay, right. Martinez is coming in next game because anyone that concedes 4 doesn't deserve to start the next game. And these defenders as well. Right, Cornelis is coming back into right back because Gevlik has let me down today for the first time in ages. And we're going to lose 4-1 here unless there is a late chance for either team, and there won't be. Do send with the ball. It's cleared away. That's it. That was dreadful. There's no excuses for not winning that sort of match. And a lot of these players are now going to be losing their place. Right. So they eased to victory. So Kyoza is out for 3 months. That's not good. Fans devastated yet. Gevlik, Dusen and Van Acker underperformed. So none of them will be starting next game. It's a big loss, but we'll do our best to get by. I'm not disclosing any injuries now. It was an appalling result. That's annoying. Unbeaten run comes to an abrupt end, very much so. That was annoying. That was an annoying result. Right, let's go to some of these players then and just tell them what we think about them. So starting off with Gevlik. Interaction. Worn player for the last game. You were not good enough defensively. So that has brought some of the ratings right down. We're going to do the same with Dusen. He wasn't good defensively. Wasn't acceptable and things will definitely improve. Yeah. Buric, I'm not too cross with him, but he didn't do as well. And Boycer, that was an unacceptable performance by you, my friend. 30 years old, you should know better. There we go. At least they actually agree. They're not like, well, you're watching the same game as me, which sometimes I get. So looking ahead, I'm going to play 5 games off screen. We've got 2 big matches here against Anderlecht and, well, the derby against Club Bruges, which we haven't played this season because I did not do it live. So we're going to do those 2 games. And then our next game is a cup game. So we'll be playing that. But there will be people being dropped for this. We'll bring Martinez back in goal, and then he will have a run until he does something bad. That's how it's going to work with my 2 goalkeepers. They will be getting chances. So, Martinez will now be in goal until he does something wrong. Much like Buric was in goal until he conceded 4 goals. That's how it's going to work with my goalkeepers. So, I'm going to end this off here. So, our next game... Well, it may well be before Club Bruges because there's going to be a big winter break, isn't there? So, it's currently November 26th. And Club Bruges game is early February. So, I'll make a decision on what to do. It may well be the Ghent and Anderlecht games because they are both ahead of us. But, I will make a decision. It might be after the winter break that we come back. I don't know when the game after Rooston will take place. So, yeah. That's going to do it for now, though. Then thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, then leave a like below and leave any comments you want to make. And subscribe if you want to see my videos as and when they turn up on YouTube. And don't forget in the comments as well, if you know the answer to the little quiz question I did today, which is the only English team whose name starts with 5 consonants, leave it in the comments. And, if you win, then if you say it, then I might say your name out loud or something. I don't know, on the video. But then not a lot of people don't actually comment on my videos, so probably not much use in saying that, is there? But never mind. If you do have a comment, then leave it. You know, I read them. I don't get a lot, so I can read them and I can reply to them. That's the good thing about being quite a small channel, is that you can interact with all your fans. If you have thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers, that's fantastic. But you do not have the time to individually talk to every single person that comments on your videos or likes your videos. It's just not possible. I mean, look at look at guys like Marco who have millions of fans. How can they get back to each and every one of them? Of course, they appreciate what they do, and they appreciate the feedback. But there's no way that you can go back to every single person and say thank you for your support. That's why they make videos like that, like thank you videos and videos where they burst into tears. I'm not having a dig. That's good that they care that much. I don't know why I started talking about that, but I'm going to stop talking about it. And I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching, guys. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.